Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Indian Kitchen Abroad. Long time back I was watching this MasterChef India and came across a dish which contains ginger kulfi, onion halwa and few other things. I don't remember which year, but it was an interesting dish. But there is a problem with MasterChef India. Instead of focusing on food, the emphasis is mostly on emotions and drama, which I don't like, to put it very nicely. So naturally, they did not show you how to make the ginger kulfi. But I really wanted to make that. And like I said, it was an interesting dish. Ginger being a warm, pungent and spicy ingredient, and kulfi being a dessert, an Indian dessert, sort of like an ice cream. So that's what we're making today. Kulfi is a frozen dairy dessert. I want to call it ice cream, but it's not really an ice cream. But if you're looking for an alternative, you should definitely consider this. You don't need an ice cream maker or any fancy equipment for this. This kulfi is really easy. Apart from the kulfi, I'm making an extra component, candied ginger. I'm going to use this candied ginger to add additional sweetness to the kulfi and also as a garnish at the end. I never made candied anything before, so I'm following a Jack Pepin video where he makes candied orange peel.
Blanch it twice.
I'm following a similar process to make this candied ginger. Let's do this. Alright, that's a long introduction. First thing, you need a bunch of ginger. The ginger I have here is relatively young. That means less fiber and less spicy. Now peel the skin off using a spoon. Because you have bunch of ginger, you'll be left with bunch of ginger peel. You don't have to throw it away. Freeze it and use it in your tea, stocks or soups. Now slice the peeled ginger into slices with a thickness of about 2 to 3 millimeters. Apart from the slices, I'm cutting this into thick juliennes and 1 centimeter cubes as well. But you don't have to do that. The candied ginger is going to be chewy at the end, so you'll be able to cut them into whatever shape you want. Because I'm making this for the first time, I wasn't sure how it's going to come out. That's why I made different cuts. And like I said before, ginger is warm, pungent and spicy. If you don't believe me, eat a julienne and find out for yourself. And yeah, it is spicy. Spicy is good, I like spicy, but not in desserts. So it's important to mellow that spicy flavor for the candied ginger. Add this ginger to a saucepan and boil this for about 30 to 40 minutes and save about a cup of that ginger water. Give this ginger a rinse and boil that again for 20 minutes. Drain the water and repeat the same process one more time. In total, I blanched the ginger 3 times and this mellows that spicy flavor. Now weigh this boiled ginger and add the same amount of sugar along with 1/4 cup of saved ginger water. What to do with the rest? Add it in your tea or just drink it as is, hot. It has so many benefits, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory and anti-so many things. It's going to be spicy, so be careful. Now bring the ginger and sugar to a boil. It's going to foam up, eventually it subsides and sugar starts to crystallize. At this stage, take it off the heat and spread it evenly on a cooling rack. All the ginger is going to stick together, so get a bigger baking sheet and spread it more evenly. Don't be a stupid like me. While the ginger is warm, toss them in sugar and store them in an airtight container. I'm storing all the bigger pieces in one container and all the smaller ones, the juliennes and 1 centimeter cubes, in a different container. I'm going to use the smaller ones for this kulfi. What do you do with the bigger ones? These work as a moderately cooked breath mint or breath ginger. Add one of these to your tea, works as a mild sweetener and gives a subtle ginger flavor. You can add this in the coffee as well, but ginger and coffee, I did not like it. Give it a shot, maybe you'll like it. Alright, enough with the tea and coffee. Let's talk kulfi. Add 2 liters or almost half a gallon of milk to a wide and heavy bottomed pan. Keep stirring the milk on medium heat until the milk reduces to half of its initial quantity. While the milk is simmering, boil some ginger as well. We are going to add that boiled ginger to milk to impart some ginger flavor to the milk. Ginger has an enzyme called as protease, which is active at temperatures less than 70 degrees Celsius. If you add fresh ginger to milk at temperature less than 70 degrees, that protease curdles the milk. So it's important to denature that enzyme by boiling. When the milk reaches half of its initial quantity, add the boiled ginger and keep stirring on medium heat until the milk reaches 1/3 of its initial quantity. Chop some boiled ginger into tiny pieces and add them to the milk. This tiny ginger pieces give some bite to the kulfi. Add this chopped ginger in multiple batches depending on how much gingery you want the kulfi. Taste occasionally and add the ginger accordingly. Remove the big ginger pieces. You can chop these also and add it to the milk. Add about 100 grams of sugar. Taste and add more if necessary. Add some cardamom powder and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Give it a mix. The quantity of ginger totally depends on you. Add it according to your taste. Finally, add a pinch of salt, just a pinch. And don't cook this for long after adding the sugar. Cook this just for a couple of minutes until the sugar melts. Transfer this into a container with a spout to pour this easily into the kulfi molds or into cups you're going to serve. I don't have any kulfi molds. If you want, you can buy them on Amazon, but I personally think you don't need them. Use whatever cups you have. I'm using 4-ounce ramekins. Add some of those 1 cm candied ginger cubes to the cups. This will be a nice, sweet and chewy surprise when you take a bite. Fill the cups to half with the kulfi mixture and add some more of the candied ginger and fill the other half. I'm a little short on the last one, but it's okay. Give a gentle tap to get rid of any air bubbles. Now cover them with a plastic wrap and freeze them for 2 hours before adding any garnishes. Unwrap them after 2 hours of freezing and add some roasted almonds and candied ginger as a garnish. Candied ginger juliennes. If you don't freeze them, they're going to sink, as you can already guess. You can also sprinkle some cardamom powder. It will look good, but I'm out of it. Cover these with a plastic wrap again and these go into the freezer for at least 6 to 8 hours before serving, which means I get to go to sleep. It's the next day, fresh out of the freezer, and look how beautiful they look. I chopped up some candied ginger into tiny pieces. Goes on the top. I had some edible silver. Add some if you have it. Totally optional, it doesn't add any taste. And that's it. This is really good. The boiled tiny ginger has subtle spice, not overpowering, sweet and chewy candied ginger, creamy milk, different textures. This is so good. The sounds you are going to hear now will tell you how good this is. You should definitely try this. That's it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video. If you did, drop a like, share the video and consider subscribing. I'll see you next time.